Hey everybody, it's October 22nd. I just got done with a talk with Dr. Balazzi, the doc, my doctor, and we were just discussing shoulder pain. I'm trying to get the lighting right, sorry here, just washing out everything. And I've got that left shoulder injury that I've been working through for, 6 months now before I had my spinal cord injury. And now we're getting to a point where he just said it. He's like, yeah, you used to be able to use your hips and other parts of your body and not have to be worried about that shoulder. And now you have to use your shoulder kind of like you use your hips, because there's a lot of things I have to do with my shoulders to basically get through kind of the daily balance and mobility. Like, just pushing up to slide into a chair, sit up, roll over, things like that, pull your pants on. It's all shoulders. And now even adding on the manual wheelchair, pushing with your arms. It's a tough one. That's putting a lot of pressure on that kind of forward muscle. That anterior deltoid is in the front of my shoulder, basically. Trying to get lighting right. Spinning in my powered wheelchair. Let's see. Saturday, went on a hot air balloon ride. I think I posted a couple videos of that. That was pretty fun. Early day, we got up at like 4:30. Had to get to the landing area by like 7, so we were on the bus by 6, and it was nice. Got to see the sunrise. Brandon came with me. My friend Brandon that lives here, he's got Bodie, and he was, really nervous about the height because he's afraid of the heights, and I was like super excited, but they wouldn't let us go untethered, which means that we're roped to the ground because they didn't want me sitting still that long, because I had to be strapped into the basket to basically hold me upright, and then I'm sitting on a propane tank with a gel pad on me, but that's it. So in balloon flight, we've learned that the pilots, they are called pilots, only have control of up and down, not side to side in any way. So they have no control over where they go. And a lot of times, they have control where they land, but they have to be opportunists and decide that they're in a good spot and then bring it down quickly. So that sometimes can be troublesome. So that we could be in the air for hours, and that wouldn't be good for my skin because I can't shift my weight very well. And we don't have any tools to do that on the balloon like I do in my chairs. Neck brace, still a pain in my butt. 5 more weeks to go. It's been 5 weeks since my injury, and it just sucks. So, not that I need to tell anybody that neck injuries suck. So if you can, it's more ways than one. This brace is it really is troublesome. Dad's here. He's headed back to Milwaukee on Wednesday. We thought we'd be sending him to get Brewers t-shirts, but unfortunately the Brewers did not pull it off. Disappointing, but they played super well. It was impressive how well they played into the 7th game, and their defense was amazing. It just, if you watched it, you saw what happened. It's like the difference of 2 hits and then the game is over. Yeah. Tired, I had rested. I took a lot of rest this weekend. I was pretty wiped because we worked really hard all week. I hit the weight room every day. Was on the FES bike 3 times, and then balance and mobility class is another one that kicks my ass. And of course my PT Rose, and my physical therapist Rose and my occupational therapist Laura both worked me pretty hard, and they always do. But they're an impressive team. Those 2 girls, I say, is like when you come here, if you get the chance to come during the week, it's pretty fun to see what they do, because the way that they can manipulate a person and just get them to do what they need to and balance and hold, and it's cool. So yeah, the weeks, like everyone said, is like the weeks will leave you tired. And it did. Sunday morning I ate breakfast and I could barely keep my eyes open afterwards at 9 o'clock. And I kind of forced myself to stay awake to have a shave and go to the chapel. They have a little non-denominational chapel. And I was so wrecked. So, yeah, word from the wise is just make sure that you get lots of sleep. Sleep when you're tired. Sleep before you're tired would be the nice thing. So, sleeps at night's been a lot better. I've just been keeping the room super cold. And that's been working out for me. And that puts me in a lot better mood. Excuse me, I'm tired, it's late. It's like 7 o'clock already. And yeah, it's just because leaving me tired. Had a massage today, which felt amazing. Look forward to those little things like that really help. But as I got into bed, I got the chills because I let my body temperature get a little low. I'm wearing shorts today, and then didn't bundle up quickly enough as I got into bed for the massage. So they had pretty much every blanket in the room on top of me, and heated blankets and not heated, but hot blankets. They basically put them in an oven. And still, I'm buried underneath all that, and I'm shivering. So it doesn't make sense, but spinal cord injury patients, you have a hard time regulating temperature for, your body doesn't, you can't feel your temperature, so it therefore can't regulate for most of it. So getting cold seems to be the biggest challenge for me. And then, again, don't get hot that often, except for in the middle of the night. And but I can't really tell that I'm hot either. So it's good. It's good learning. A lot of things around here, just all these little things you have to learn about your daily routine. My big coffee mugs that my sister bought for me when I got here, the one I like to drink out of, because I can hold it. It's ceramic, and I can hold it between my hands. It just got broke tonight, so I'm kind of sad about that. We'll get me a new one from Amazon, and then. Brandon's had his mom here, so I've had cookies and scotcheroos and apple pie been sent over already, so thanks, Pam. Really appreciate that. I appreciate you watching my dog, too. Dad's here. He's making a racket because he's cleaning up right now. Like I said, he's leaving Wednesday morning. Carrie's coming in Wednesday night, and that will be the first time that I have any one-on-one time here, or alone time as I call it, where nobody's around, but Gus will be stopping by for a little while anyways during the day. I got my St. Pat's Hospital mug here that's my award for 7 days in the ICU there. Thank all those people again, too, for all the great care that I got there. I'm really grateful. Everything went as well as it did. Gonna do some weight shifting. Oh, let's see what else has happened. Got a lot of nice letters in the mail. Karen Diestelmeyer, I'm sorry if I didn't remember your new last name. She was an old high school friend. Sent me a card out of the blue. That was amazing. Thank you. Sent me a lemon that says, make lemonade out of it. And that's the truth of, in a situation, you gotta think about that. Of, make lemons. If you got lemons, you gotta make some lemonade. Tom and Jan Paulson sent me 2 bags of caramel corn, the famous caramel corn from the Bruce Ski Trail warming hut, the Blue Hills, I think they call them. So thank you, that was cool. It was not expected, but I really appreciate that. Let's see what else came. Jill and Dylan Johnson they sent me a lap desk workstation, so that was pretty cool. And I used it tonight actually to eat dinner out in the courtyard. The courtyard's right out from, I think I've taken a video out there too, but it's just a great place to sit. On days like today, it's been 65, 70 degrees and sunny every day this week, and it's just amazing because I always remember this time of the time of the year where I get kind of bummed because it's really gray and it's not snowing and it's not mountain biking. It's kind of this shoulder season, so being here is kind of neat. Just like I said, what an amazing weather this town has, the city has, I should say. 300 days a year of sunshine. Pouring water down my back now. Hey, Dad, can you hold off on grinding?
Yeah, I'm not gonna grind.
Okay.
I know you're on.
Yeah. It's gonna get noisy if we grind coffee right now. Sorry, distractions. Let's see. Yeah, up and coming right now. I think the thing is they're gonna have a big test on my shoulder tomorrow to see what they can do and maybe if they can identify some treatment that they can give it right now. Surgery is just not an option to repair it if it's really bad, because that's 8 to 12 weeks of zero mobility and use, which puts me in a really bad spot for any sort of for the rehab program here, and then continuing rehab and being any sort of independent. So, and then 8 to 12 weeks is basically to repair it, and then that means 8 to 12 weeks more rehab. So it's just a bad situation. So we're hoping that we can come up with a solution and get some strength in it and make it all right. But yeah, having an evaluation of my skin. I have that sore I talked about from weeks ago. This is week 3, and trying to eval that, and it should be really close to be healed in the next week, and then get into the pool, which is really something I've been looking forward to. And speaking of the pool, I had a weird dream last night too, that I was swimming in a pool somewhere with some people. I don't remember. They weren't anybody I knew. It was just kind of random things. And I was just kind of swimming and got into the pool, and as I got out, my hands were working. Like I was able to open and close my hands. I remember distinctly looking at them as I was getting out of the water, and they weren't super strong, but they were opening. And then I realized as I was looking at my hands, I was walking up the stairs out of the pool. So maybe that's a good omen. Don't know. One of my nurses also told me the other night that she had a dream that she saw that I was walking, and was just kind of struck me, because these people have never seen me walk. They don't even know what I looked like before I got here. So that is also, again, one of these weird omens, hopefully a good omen. But you keep hopeful. You just, it's a rare thing, I think, that people really recover fully, and I think it's just coming to you accept it, and people create great lives for themselves, and are fully independent without their legs. It happens every day. So I think it's just that we all hold on to hope, because of what we know. It's what we got, and that's okay. It's important. Hope is a good thing. Some would say it's dangerous, but the thing is without it, then that's when you see people get really depressed and down. And there's a few of them around here that I see, and I'm just it bums me out, because they took it real hard. They took it to heart, and they're bitter, and they're just cold and depressed about it. And that's not me. It's just I try to talk to them and cheer them up, and hopefully they come around, and they'll come around on their own or not. But all right, well, I've got to get some tea and gonna sit on my bathroom chair for a little while, get my meds, and go to bed. It's a rinse and repeat situation. 9 to 5 job. Gus, my friend, was here. Gus Aramayo was here today, and he got to see me go through the whole gamut today. So from PT to Wheeler's class and to massage therapy. So I want to say thanks to Gus to doing that, and he's watching my dog Bodie for a few days too while Brandon's out of town. Good friends. I'd say glad to reconnect with him. Sorry it's under these circumstances, but it's like that's the silver lining, is I get to be with them, which has been super fun. You know, everybody's been super supportive, so thank you. So if you get the chance to come down here, the weekdays are fun. The weekdays are it kind of changes your perspective. You get to see it. So if you get the chance to come down, I encourage it. Come during the day. You know, well, for one, because that's all I've got time for, really. And the weekends, I got a feeling it's going to be a lot of sleeping, just catching up and resting, and a lot of stretching right now. But yeah, I appreciate the cards. I appreciate somebody dropped me another plant. I mean, caramel corn in the mail. Come on, how good is that? So, thank you. Mail time is a lot of fun for me. I like to read those letters, and I've got them posted all over. If you look behind me, all my cards and on the wall behind me, maybe you can see that. Cards are starting to hang up, and pictures and letters and what have you. And then there's the cards behind me. I'm on the couch. There's all kinds of. Real estate's starting to get a little bit taken up, but still got some room. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for everybody. Oh, and Shannon, nice job. I appreciate the use of the iPod to watch the Brewers, even though they lost. They made it to 7 games, which is pretty sweet for the Milwaukee Brewers. Usually, it's one of those things where everyone says, "Oh, the Brewers are going to be good," and then midway through the season, they're done. So it was something fun and exciting. It was good to watch. It gave me something to do a couple nights that I really had fun with, and maybe someday I'll get back to get to a game. So it's always great to see a game in Miller Park and watch the Sausages run in the 7th inning. All right. Yeah, in the meantime, be well and keep in touch the best you can. Thanks, everybody.